When we think of the upside down, we picture a terrifying alternate dimension filled with twisted biology, frozen time, and unimaginable horror. But what if I told you the inspiration behind it wasn't just fantasy, but rooted in very real scientific curiosity, government ambition, and 1980s paranoia? Let us start with the most unsettling question. What if the idea of opening a portal wasn't science fiction, but an actual scientific pursuit? In the 1980s, physicists were obsessed with the idea of wormholes and alternate dimensions. Names like John Wheeler and Kip Thorne began seriously proposing that space-time might bend, twist, and even fold into tunnels connecting distant points in the universe, or perhaps entirely different realities. Popular science magazines of the era ran bold headlines about bridges through space and time. People genuinely wondered if other dimensions existed, and whether we might one day touch them. That's the foundation Stranger Things builds on. Hawkins' lab isn't just a villainous invention. It reflects a decade when scientists believed that pushing far enough could literally tear open a doorway. That unsettling possibility, that curiosity could open something we can control, is what makes the upside down feel terrifyingly plausible. But the scientific ambition of the 80s didn't stop at physics. It also turned inward into the human mind. While Stranger Things gives us 11, a telekinetic child weaponized by the government, the reality behind that idea is disturbingly real. During the Cold War, multiple intelligence agencies genuinely studied psychic potential. Projects like Stargate explored remote viewing, attempts to mentally spy on enemies across the world. Whispered rumors and declassified reports revealed experiments flirting with telekinesis, psychic warfare, and enhanced mental control. Whether these programs worked or not didn't matter. What mattered is this: governments believed the human brain might wield unimaginable power. The idea of a child like 11 wasn't born in Hollywood. It was born in classified facilities, sealed rooms, and fear-driven ambition. And that brings us to one of the most iconic visuals in Stranger Things, the sensory deprivation tank. This wasn't invented for entertainment. In the 80s, isolation tanks were being studied heavily. Scientists believed cutting off external senses could unlock deeper consciousness, awaken hidden abilities, or tap into unknown parts of the human mind. But isolation also came with darker effects: hallucinations, emotional breakdowns, and psychological trauma. Just like 11 slipping into the void, real subjects reported drifting from reality, feeling detached from their bodies, and experiencing visions their minds created in the absence of stimuli. Stranger Things didn't exaggerate this technology. If anything, it reminded us how thin the line is between scientific exploration and psychological horror. But there is another piece of the real-world puzzle that feels straight out of the upside down: electromagnetism. The 1980s saw explosive research into electromagnetic energy, military transmissions, and experimental communication technology. As signals grew stronger and more complex, so did public fear. People worried powerful radio frequencies could distort reality, disrupt the mind, or affect the natural world. Urban legends spread about secret bases conducting experiments capable of ripping open reality itself. Whether true or not, the paranoia became part of cultural memory. In Stranger Things, lights flicker, radios scream with distortion, compasses spin violently. and technology collapses when the upside down draws near. That's not random storytelling. That is a direct echo of 80s fears that humanity was playing with forces it didn't fully understand. When you step back and connect all these threads, wormhole theory, psychic weaponization, sensory deprivation, electromagnetic experimentation, you begin to see the terrifying reality. The upside down isn't just a monster dimension. It's the embodiment of a decade's deepest fears. The 80s were defined by unchecked government ambition, secret research programs, and the haunting question of how far science should go simply because it can. Stranger Things doesn't just entertain us. It warns us. It shows us what happens when curiosity, fear, and power collide without restraint. And maybe that's why the upside down feels so real, because in many ways it is. So here is the question we left with. If the fears of the 80s created the upside down, what fears of today might inspire the next great horror? Let me know what you think. And if this opened your eyes, make sure to like, subscribe, and join the conversation. The truth is always stranger than fiction.